How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Again, voice still not quite there, but it's getting better each and every single day. We had an SBC the other day, speaking of days, and it was Robin van Persie World Cup Icon SBC. And this is the first World Cup Icon SBC that we've had. Obviously, we've had hero ones. I think most recently was Fernando Morientes. A lot of people thinking like, Morientes or Van Persie. You can see they're both in my squad right here. I've used them both quite excessively now, so I can kind of give you a comparison and contrast right there. So I will do that during the review, so stick by the review and you'll find out which one I kind of do prefer. Anyways, Van Persie comes in high-low work rates, difference to his 89. Now, if you look statistically on the face of things, the 89 and the 90, 89 by the way is his mid-87s, his base, I think. But if you look statistically between the two, there's not much difference whatsoever on the face card stats. Now, these are his in-game stats, his attribute details. And I just want to go over the difference between his 89, that's his mid-icon, and this 90 rated World Cup icon. I keep forgetting the name. So the main difference is balance. Balance has went from 74... No, actually, it went from 66 on the 90 to 74 on this one. So a massive increase right there, meaning that if you do use a chem style like engine, which I do use on Van Persie, you'll see a big boost in the balance category, which is going to help him when it comes to his strength. And I know what you're thinking. What the hell does that even mean? It's with the dribble, right? So imagine you basically dribble around a player. You got bad strength, you got bad aggression, you got bad balance. You're not going to keep on your feet, are you? You're going to go to the ground very, very easily. Whereas Van Persie, with his height, etc., even the balance is good right now. Strength is decent. It's just his aggression where he's lacking. Tends to stay on his feet quite a bit. So that's very, very good for the card. Acceleration, it's got a boost. Composure went down. That was a very weird one. It went down by 2 from 92 to 90. So very, very strange. So if you look at like the comparisons between the two, there's very little change apart from the balance. Work rates as well. On the 89, he's got medium-low on his mid-icon. On this one, he's got high-low, meaning he's going to push the line, the defensive line, a lot more times. Now, this one, by the way, the price, you can see the price once we get in the gameplay. The price right now is 380,000 coins. That's quite high by any stretch of the imagination. The 89 is 110, and the 87, it might surprise you, is 165. So yeah, we'll do a comparison throughout the video on the prices and stuff. The icon profile, you know where he played. Arsenal, Feyenoord, Manchester United, with a Fenerbahce spell in the middle. Player traits, he's got flare outside of foot shots, no finesse shot, which was a very surprising one, to be honest. But that's what we're going to do now. Jump in the gameplay. Again, apologies for my voice. I can't change it right now, but it is getting better. Gameplay time. We're in the gameplay time. Right, so in the gameplay that we do go. Hey, I try shouting with this voice, right? For instance, when Messi scored last night, I celebrated. I was a Messi shouting at the top of my voice. It just cuts out. I don't understand. It goes all squeaky and then just cuts out. But anyways, we're not here for Messi. We're here for RVP. He's very, very good. Very, very good. Now, what separates this RVP from his other one is the amount of times he pushes the back line. Now, obviously, with the 89, those medium-low work rates, right, he's going to be on the last line. He's going to be at the forefront of the attacks, but he's not going to make natural runs, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to push the agenda to get him behind defences. And you see what he did at the bottom of the screen? He's not going to do that. He's simply not going to do that. He'll drop back a little bit more. Positioning will be pretty much the same. You'll get into goal scoring positions, there's no doubt about that. But he's not going to push the line. Simple as peas. Great ball there by Van Persie into Morientes off the crossbar. Comes back to RVP. Nothing really comes off right there. But we do win it back. He's very good at getting in these positions, man. Look at that. That was kind of fortunate to see on replay. He kicked it off his own chin. But we scored at the end of it, which is fan-dabby-dozy. In terms of the pros, you got the finishing in there. This guy in front of goal knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. I'm not just talking about maybe aerially. I mean, you look at the aerially, right? He's got 68 jumping. You might look at that and think, well, what's the point? He's not going to win headers. Lads, he's 6'2". He's going to win headers regardless. It does not matter the jumping category. There's his shot power right there with the power strike. RVP, nice little finish. He's got 79 head accuracy. So in the air, he's definitely capable. I'm not saying he's going to score every single header. It's just not the way the game works. But he's very capable. And that's what I want to say. Lovely fake shot there, by the way. You see that fake shot? That fake shot sent about 5 of them to down the shops for a cornetto, mate. They went miles. They went miles. Look at this. Oh, you ruined it on the bloody replay, boys. Yeah, but his finishing is very, very good. And it doesn't have to be his left foot. That one there, right foot half volley, or volley, whatever you want to say, into the bottom bins. He's very good and very capable in the air, on his stronger lefts, and with his 4-star weak foot, the right. So, yeah, they're all good points to this card, and it adds to his kind of a rare finishing, right? There, I could have cut inside, which I do, or I could have went line went crossbody with his right foot. It really doesn't matter with Van Persie. You might be asking, well, does his other cards also give you that in terms of being able to finish however you want, so to speak? Yeah, I mean, the 87, that's got a 4-star weak foot. Do what you want pretty much there. It's actually got better jumping on that one too. The 89 also has a 4-star weak foot. So nothing's really changing too much in those categories, you know what I'm saying? But he is very, very good in front of goal. I just got to tell you what I see, basically. Dribbling wise, very capable yet again. 4-star skills adds to this card in terms of the stop and turn, which I do find quite effective with this card. If you want to get it back up with stronger left foot, hit a stop and turn when you're on the right hand side and do what you want from there. Neymar's ball, good ball control, man. Look at that first touch. And the main difference, especially between this and the 89, is the movement, which I've got in there. The only thing that kind of goes against this card is the aggression, possibly the price as well, but the aggression for me. He does stay on his feet more with the balance, but he doesn't do that instant win back. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't press the back line almost like automatically. Sometimes you could like cut off the passing lane with another striker or attacker, whilst the other AI control players kind of show agenda and they kind of do what they want to win the ball back. Lovely finish there, by the way. I pressed left trigger outside of the foot. He went with his right and did a dab or something crap like that. But anyways, guys, what we're going to do now is jump into the summary. Here we go, Satellite Radio, into the summary, boys, for this World Cup icon SBC. And this is an SBC, by the way, you see the price of 310. It went up overnight because they dropped, what did they drop? The icons. They dropped an icon SBC, 87 plus, times 3. Prices have skyrocketed, to be honest. So he was 310. He's now roughly like 385. Which personally is too much. That increase of like 75k, you might think, nah, it's pretty much nothing. But it's, I don't know, for the difference in cards, I think it's a little bit too high. Anyways, 13 games, 14 goals, 9 assists with the card. Since then, played a couple more games. He's on 15, 15, and 10. All positions, striker, centre forwards. So in terms of squad building, you can only really play him striker. But the thing is especially with icons, right? I don't like their squad building, what's the word for it? Properties, their impact on squads, chemistry. I don't like it. So basically, Van Persie's only going to really benefit Dutch players in your team, which is good because that's a good nation. But the thing is, like yesterday, I got Yashin in an icon pack. He's only going to benefit Yashin, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to benefit any other, maybe Russians in the squad, because I don't have any other Russians in the squad. He's only going to benefit himself. So unless you get like an icon with a good nation, he's only going to benefit himself. So I think with Van Persie, that's a bonus, squad building purposes. Being Dutch, a lot of good Dutch players in the game, Van Dijk, De Jong, etc., etc. Even the likes of, who's doing well, Gakpo's brilliant. So yeah, the purposes of squad building is good with Van Persie, and you can just stick him striker, or centre forwards. But I still believe icons, they should pretty much link everyone, you know what I'm saying? Give one chemistry chevron to everyone in your squad. That's my personal thinking anyways. Passing can an 8, 9 for shooting, 8 for dribbling, and a 6 for physicality. The similar cards, they're those who can play striker, maybe a little bit deeper as well, and also mainly left-footed. So we've got Griezmann and Stoichkov in there. Overall rating for this Van Persie, 9.1. Utterly brilliant striker in this game, and I'll let you know whether I recommend him in just a second. But if you do get him, I don't think you'll be disappointed. You know, some of those SBCs or even players that you buy off the market and you're like, I wish I didn't do that. I don't think you'd get that with Van Persie. Nah, I don't think you would, especially if you use him, because he's going to produce results. Value for coins. I give him an 8.2 at 310, right? Even though he's double the price of the base, I believe that was kind of worth it. But now he's going up towards 400,000 coins. I'd probably give him like a 7.2. I don't believe he's worth near the 400s. I believe he's more worth near the 250 to 300k mark. So that is where I've kind of, is it gauged the rating? I think that's the word anyways. So he's getting 8.2 for the 310. For the near 400, probably a 7.2. And the enjoyment will be an 8.4. He produces the goods. And he's got a great finish on him as well. But guys, it's going to be it before my voice does run out for this morning. Hope you guys have had a good night, good morning, whatever you want to say. And enjoy the World Cup today. World Cup was class yesterday, right? Mbappe show, Messi show, loved it. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Apologies for my voice yet again. But we're getting there. Slowly, but surely. We'll catch you in the next one.